आज तू टुर चली साथों विछड़ के नवे परिवार अंदर दुनिया छड़ के गुड्डी पटोलियां दी पैर पौना गृहस्थ संसार अंदर मुंदे उथों दे नेम नया वखरे उथे जित हुंदी सदा हार अंदर बैके कंढियां ते फुल हसदे ने दाने आखदे इस गुलजार अंदर
faced more criticism over the rates of councillors in Liverpool and Lambeth. The former Labour minister...
No sleep last night, been dreaming of you. Please hold me tight. Can't love the way that I feel. I just can't love the way that I feel. Baby, you make my love come down.
And then you grew up and...
So I was born in India.
Yeah.
I moved to Nigeria at the age of 9. Then moved to England at the age of 12. So that was the start of... I was extremely sheltered, cocooned, and privileged.
Jacket bus. Yoga.
Okay.
You just watch. Just come in.
Oh, there's another sun. Where? Look, my diamond. Oh, I haven't got one. Yeah, look, you be a coffee kar rahi ho. Okay, mota bunda. Can I hear everything? Sorry.
12, I came, and we came as tourists at the time, so didn't know that we were going to settle here, and it was amazing. I loved the smells and the colours and the cold and the snow and the houses, everything about it. When I started school, it was a little different because I had a very strong Indian accent, and the school I went to, I made some really good friends, and slowly everything, it was all bright and rosy. Everything was different because I have brothers. So, in the sense that my education was never given any kind of importance. In the sense, my parents were very proud when I did well at school and got good grades, but it was not like I was ever meant to have a career. I was always expected to graduate and get married.
How much in control of your decisions do you think you had or have now as a woman?
नजर तो उठाओ बेटी, हम तुम्हारे लिए कलकत्ते से आए हैं। एक नजर देख तो लो हमारे बेटे को।
तुम्हारे माता पिता ने तो हमारे अजीत को पसंद कर ही लिया है, मगर इसकी जिद है कि तुम भी पसंद कर लो, फिर सगाई होगी। इंग्लैंड में जो पढ़ा है।
अगर इन लोगों की जिद है बेटी तो बता भी दो, हमारी पसंद तुम्हें ठीक लगी ना?
फिर तो प्रेम बाबू बात पक्की ना?
ठीक है, लेकिन शादी गर्मियों में होगी, जब इसके दोनों भाई पुणे कॉलेज से लौट आएंगे।
मगर सगाई तो आज ही हो जाए समधी साहब।
तो एंगेजमेंट रिंग पहना दो।
So I had 0
अगर बेटी देनी है तो तुम्हारा मन तो रखना ही पड़ेगा बेटे, पहना दो।
and have 75% now.
Why do you think you just did not have any control? Was it, do you think culture? Do you think it was just a given, or
Because I didn't, all the decisions were made for me. I was never asked about anything. I didn't know that I could have a decision of my own.
say like your whole life? Like, what do you think you'd be doing differently? Like, how do you think you'd be living your life, or do you think it would be the same?
If I was back to when I was about 15, I wanted to work in the city, and I wanted to be extremely successful and maybe futures trading or in the stock market or Bank of England, because I hadn't set my sights very, very high. I would have sort of gone into that. Marriage was never a priority. I never even thought that I was going to get, in the sense I must have known, but in my head that was never a conscious choice. I was always thinking of which career path I'm going to choose. After my equivalent of GCSEs, because we had O-levels, I moved to Leicester and I went to a different school, and that's when my life changed. So from being good at studies and being motivated, going to a different school where I didn't have friends, and it was a racist school, which I didn't realize at the time. I gave up maths A-level, so then I couldn't pursue a career of my choice.
Like, what differences do you think, just in everyday life, to perhaps English women who live here, or that kind of thing? What do you think there's any, like...
I don't think there's a massive amount of difference, because all women lack self-esteem. All women are always trying, because they want the same, you know, like whatever they want, they have the same difficulties that Asian women have, except they've chosen maybe their partner, or they've come across them in a different way, whereas but a lot of Indian women are now choosing their partners, but that doesn't mean that they don't have problems.
I think.
So the pro is that there's a lot of family support, and the culture and the values that we've brought with us, like that are inculcated in us. And the cons are the confusion that because there's Western pressure to be a certain person and there's pressure from home to be another person, and that creates a lot of confusion and it clashes and there's a dichotomy and they're pulled apart. It's very difficult to find a balance between the two. When I left, when I got married, when I went to India, what I could remember, what I missed mostly was A, the food, and B, it was the cultural, like open air theatre in Regent's Park, or just parks in general, spaces, outdoor spaces where children can play, you can go for walks and things. Yeah.
That's pretty nice actually. Had any negative experiences as a South Asian woman?
In the UK?
Like overall in the UK, wherever.
Negative
experiences are because of your culture.
Yeah,
I think.
Where shall I start?
At the beginning.
I've had a lot of negative experiences.
Just anything you feel comfortable talking about, nothing too like.
Well, the racism that I experienced at Leicester Grammar School. So one of the teachers asked me, because the school I went to from London, because it was a very mixed school, they were not racist at all. Then in Leicester, because Leicester is mostly got a very high population of Indians, but this school had 2 Asian pupils in the whole school, and I was the third one. And it was a fee-paying selective school, so they had chosen to have the 2. And so when I asked a question to my chemistry teacher, she said, "Does anyone else have a question?" And I put my hand up again. I said, "Yeah, I just asked." She said, "Does anyone else have a question?" And she totally ignored me. The sad truth is that when I thought going to India would help because but I wasn't accepted there either, because there I was an outsider, and they excluded me from things and treated me differently, like, who does she think she is? And that hurt more, because here it was kind of expected, but there it wasn't. And then again here, when I was training to be a teacher, it was, so my mentor told me that, why do you want to be a teacher? Why don't you stay at home and look after your kids at your age? Because I was 40 at the time.
What empowers you as a woman?
What empowers me?
Yeah.
What empowers me is my resilience and courage, strength of character. That's what it is.
हो गए आरती आरती को हाँ आरती को बुला नहीं
अरे खड़ी रह यहाँ पे एक जगह पे खड़ी रह फोकस करना है
चल डाकू के खा कर डाकू के सीना इधर आओ
सीना
Yeah, I mean, I have faith in myself. Eventually at this age. Because because the more people try and push you down, so after a lifetime of being pushed down, finding the strength
Is that very recently, or has it like?
About the age of 40, I would say. When I thought I've done what everyone else wanted me to do, and still, it's not like everyone's happy with me.
Yeah.
Like, I did exactly what was expected of me, and yet the people were still complaining. So I thought, might as well do what I want and let them complain. At least that way. In it though.